I'm gonna see if we can do another spirit reading, but I'm gonna use a different one of the decks, and I'm not sure how these will work, but we'll try it. Okay, we're gonna try this deck, and I don't remember the name of it, but we're going to give it a shot and see if it's going to work or not. So we need another message from Spirit. Topic is Ancestors' Wisdom. Ancestors' Wisdom. Okay. Let's see what we have. Where'd the other cards go? Gotta find where I put that other deck. Oh, here they are. I know they've got to be right here. Ancestors' Wisdom. Let's see what we have. So what about Ancestors' Wisdom? That's a good topic, though. The wisdom of those that have gone before. And really, we need to get back to some of the ancestors' wisdom with, you know, the more quote-unquote primitive tribes, how they deal with living on the land and how they respect the land and respect, you know, respect Mother Earth. Okay? A moon. Okay? So the moon can be sometimes mistaken notions, not having all of the truth, all of the light, maybe looking in a little place that's a little more obscure. Okay. Cycles of the moon. We have the different cycles of the moon as well. And there were some that did follow the moon as well. Okay. Cycles of the moon. But let's see what the rest of the reading brings forward. Fire. Okay, fire. Transformation. Could also have to do with global warming. Okay. But let's see what the other cards reveal. What is it going to point to? What is it going to point to? What about fire and the moon and wisdoms, ancient wisdoms? We have a lot of the ancients that said that, you know, that they were visited by the space people, space aliens. You can see in the petroglyphs people arriving that look like they're wearing space suits. So some of the knowledge they gotten was from places other than here, shall we say. Ooh, this is jumping out. Okay. Just jump out at me. Okay. Queen of Wands. Using the energy. Using energy. About using energy. What's the last card? Lovers. Okay. In conjunction with others. Okay, when I'm seeing that and I'm feeling with it, not only in conjunction with others, but using your energy for transformation and for psychic, pulling in psychic things. We know that, you know, some of the tribes, like the Aborigines in Australia, have mind. They can communicate mind to mind. And so what I'm feeling with this now, that energy and the lovers, is about pulling in, and the moon and the fire and transformation. It's about pulling in psychic skills, uh, getting in alignment with the universe, opening up to the universe, and then the universe can bring these feelings of transformation. I just have these ancestors, especially the one down here in the corners, just like boring into me as I look at this picture, and it just feels such a heart-centered thing from this one. Now, one of my guides, and I think that's why it's coming through so strong, one of my spirit's guides is Native American, okay? So that could be why that this is coming through such, it's just really hitting me. But yeah, the moon can sometimes also mean psychically, pulling in things that are not seen so readily, easily, okay, in the light or in the transitional world, but pulling in deeper, pulling in other knowledge that can help to transform. And you have to do it again with this energy, fully using the energy for this transformation to come into alignment with the universe, whether it is with people, also opening emotions. It's saying opening emotions. You can connect with the animals. This is what a lot of Native Americans did. They would have these spirit quests, okay? They would have the spirit quests, and they would go out there and they would be open to the universe to get this knowledge. Now, each different shaman, or they don't like to be called shaman, but Native American medicine men, okay, each one has a different, it's like they specialize in something. You have the hand tremblers, which can diagnose illness. You have the seers, which are more psychic, can pull in psychic information. They have the ones that work with plants and can do medication. So each one has a different ability. So this is talking about the wisdom. The ancestors got their wisdom from observation, from opening to the universe, by coming into alignment, by, they each would have your own spirit animal, okay? And they would transform. You have that feeling of transformation into the spirit animal, and you see from their perspective, you learn from their perspective, because you come into alignment with their mind, with their being, with their soul, okay? And then you can gather that information, okay? Like my animal is the red-tailed hawk, okay? The red-tailed hawk that flies high and sees above situations and can lock onto something. And once it's locked on, it goes for it, okay? That's my spirit animal, is the red-tailed hawk. So this is how one works for transformation, and especially if you are, wow, I can't look at that one. Especially, if you are wanting to develop also more on your psychic skill, more of your perception, more of your awareness, more of that coming into alignment with feeling the energies of the place where you're at, okay? And the energies change depending on, depending on the weather, depending on so many things, who's coming, who's going. That can change the alignment of the energies where you're at, okay? So this is about, if you want that And you want to also connect with your spirit guides, okay? If you want to come into alignment with your spirit guides, again, open up. You have to use that energy, okay, in a high manner. You see she's pulling that energy to connect, to come into alignment with others, with animals, with the universe. Again, it takes opening the emotions, opening the energy, okay? If you want to have that type of a transformation, okay, into more of the psychic, more of the things not readily seen, okay? Now, also the moon, don't forget the moon has big effects on emotions. Some people's emotions get really crazy when it's a full moon. I happen to love the full moon, okay? For me, it's an energetic plus, okay? Some people, it's a little too much on their emotions and they get a little, they get a little moonlight madness there sometimes. So anyway, it's coming into alignment with that. And don't forget the moon affects the seas, affects the oceans. It affects, of course, we're 90-something% water. It affects many people as well, the phases of the moon. So yeah, if you want to get the wisdom from the ancestors, okay, it's about opening up. And we have different ancestors from all different places, okay? We have some from India, and we see some that are from more African, maybe Africa, or could also be, let me look at him again. Yeah, I feel like he's more African, okay? So we have Native American, we have one's ancestors from all different areas, okay, all different areas. So whatever ancestor or could be one of your guides, okay, your ancestors are also on the other side. When they pass out of form, many times they will be surrounding you, wanting to aid you, wanting to help in your development as much as they can, okay? So we always have those things open, but we have to be willing to use that energy in a positive manner, okay, to be able to connect. We see here we have a connection, be able to connect with others, to be able to connect with animals, to connect with earth, to open emotions, okay? To put more light on a subject, we've got the sun and the moon here in balance, okay? Now, flying high, seeing higher, okay? So that's what I get with this ancestors' wisdom. We need to open up and to get that wisdom again in balance with the earth, in balance with the animals, in balance with other humans, in balance with the rest of the universe. Okay? So thanks for tuning in. I hope somebody's enjoyed this, and I'll see you online.